2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche la NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Then there's Reed. And it's Key in at power forward position. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Thompson. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. Two of the elite teams in the Western Conference, Greg. Does this game take on a playoff atmosphere?
Well, certainly a tune-up for the playoffs, whether they admit it or not. But these are the games players definitely get up for.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Irving with it. Down low, Doncic. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Here's Edwards. It's deflected. They get it back. The pass to Kennedy. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. They get it again. And here is Doncic. Pass to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Edwards finds Reed. McDaniels passes to Reed. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Doncic, and he lays it straight in. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kennedy, guarded by Doncic. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Irving passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Doncic has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Kennedy, guarded by Doncic. Reed kicks to Edwards. 3-pointer. And Lively pulls it down. For Dallas, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Thompson for the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. So the Timberwolves called their first time. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Luka Doncic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
He, the pass to Edwards. They need this. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Passes it to Reed. Off target with his 3. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the San Antonio Spurs. Doncic passes to Jones. Out to the right wing. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closely. Here's Drummond. That misses off the backboard.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
First personal foul.
In the second half of the season, this group of teams has really heated up from beyond the arc. The Mavericks, number 1.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Here's Edwards. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Hardy passes to Doncic. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Edwards. His last outing, he had 18 points. Tipped away. Back to Reed. Offline with his 3. Mavericks leading by 10. Here's Hardy. Lets it go from 14. And that one goes long. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For 3, Edwards. Key. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Such a wide open look. Thompson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Mavericks.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Kennedy passes to Reed. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not the start he was hoping for.
Now, here's Hardy. Edwards defending. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Thompson. 4th in 3-point field goal percentage. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
Mavericks making a switch here, and he ends up missing both free throws. To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 11-point game. Minnesota calls timeout. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Kicks it to Prince. Back to Edwards. Pass to Prince. There's the pass to Key. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Key's got 5.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Irving finds Exum and finished off by Exum.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Clark's checked in.
For the Timberwolves, Clark.
Prince outside.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's Clark. A 24-point outing in their last game against Miami. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Pass to Exum. And the layup's good off the glass. Exum's got his second bucket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Stolen by Exum. Outside Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Prince. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
Here's Exum. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the middle. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Exum's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the score by Dallas. Passes it to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Drummond. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Dallas making a switch here. Gafford's checked in.
On the court.
Mavericks leading by 14. Now Irving. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Clark, the pass to Key. Moore against Irving. Pass to Key. And it's sent back by Drummond. Exum with it. He's against Clark. Gafford finds Exum. Back to Gafford. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Mavericks lead by 18. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Now here's Irving after Torian Prince's miss.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Tell you what, it's been a different story for them at the line this season. When you measure those numbers against last season's, I mean, they've taken a big-time dip, guys.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Now here's Prince. Scoreless thus far. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Irving. He has 6. Throws it up.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Moore. He dishes it to Clark. They need this one. The pass to Key. Stolen. Moore against Irving. Here's Prosper. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Now, here's Clark. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Lively.
1:10 left to play in the first. Outside Prince. Nails the baby hook.
Boy, just a nice quick decision that time in the screen and roll by Prince. I like that decisiveness there.
Exum passes to Irving. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists tonight.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks with some changes. VJ Washington comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Exum.
Luka Doncic.
Here's Clark. Moore outside. It's Prince on the wing. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 made.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Clark for 3. And Lively pulls it down. Doncic with it. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 13.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Klay Thompson is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Edwards to the wing on the left. McDaniels with the ball. Washington's on him. Thompson inside. Edwards defending. Outside Irving. Out to Doncic. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. He's got 16.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Kennedy, guarded by Doncic. Kennedy passes to Reed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reed's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Irving looking for an opening. 8 feet away, and it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Kennedy, guarded by Doncic. Moore right side. Back to Reed from 13. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The corner three by Kyrie has a nice ring to it.
Pass to Reed. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Irving finds Thompson. Back to Irving. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. To stop the run. Rebounded by Gafford.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Trying to knock Luka off his game, distract him and frustrate him, but he just plays through contact like it's not there.
Mavericks foul.
The Timberwolves have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Jones comes in for Washington, and it's Hardy in for Irving. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the Mavericks pick up 3. Here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Edwards can't hit.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It's really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And Edwards drops them both.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Passes it to Hardy, shoots the 3, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Minnesota ball.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Mavericks #1.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Now, here's Reed. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Just 4 to shoot. Elbow shot. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Kennedy, guarded by Doncic. Kennedy, another miss by Minnesota.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
And here is Doncic. He had 22 points in the win against San Antonio.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free
The
throws.
line for the
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Clark in for Moore. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 22. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Clark inside. Prince, the pass to Alexander Walker. With the shot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Prosper. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Alexander Walker.
At this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for Dallas.
You know, the play of their guards has been something to highlight. You love to see the backcourt contributing with the pass. When they're looking to make things easier for everyone, you see your bigs run the floor a little bit harder, and those things become contagious.
Drummond's checked in for Jones. Minnesota also with the sub. Keys checked in, and he sinks the second. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Kennedy Guarded by Doncic. The shot's good. The Mavericks shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. He kicks it to Drummond. Doncic dishes to Drummond. It's Clark with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And the pass to Kennedy. Here's Key. 8 points his last outing. 6 to shoot. Prince, the pass to Kennedy. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Clark. Nothing on the board, and here's Prince outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Hardy with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Key, following the score by Dallas. No good from Clark.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Kennedy, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Alexander Walker. Kicks to Clark from downtown, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
The Mavericks shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Doncic outside. And the basket by Prosper. Prosper's got 7 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
He can't hit. One-on-one here. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 26.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Dallas. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Knicks is checked in. Exum sinks that one from the post. 10 points for him.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one falls.
Nikhil Alexander Walker.
There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Pass to Hardy for the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
.26 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Prince. He's tightly guarded. Mavericks with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so it's Dallas with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that, it puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 26 points, 7 rebounds, and a crazy number of assists. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot. When you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
And they were gutting a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete consistently. I'd like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through two quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Then there's Reed. And it's Kennedy in at the point guard position. And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Key the pass to Edwards. Pass to Kennedy. Shoots over Hardy. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Irving passes to Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
The Timberwolves shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Kennedy passes to Key. The dish to McDaniels. Fires away from way outside. And Lively pulls it down. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Hardy. Edwards defending. And a wide open look for Irving. Another three for Dallas.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Edwards against Irving. Edwards kicks to Reed. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down. Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Outside Edwards. And there's the pass to Reed. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Anthony Edwards. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Mavericks making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Key. Shot to stop the run. Here's Reed. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Irving passes to Lively, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And Minnesota has possession. The Mavericks making the shot. And there's the drive. Kennedy. A rebound by Washington.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Outside Irving. There's the killer two-handed slam.
You hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Kennedy. And it's blocked.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Irving. Hardy passes to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Thompson outside. Latre. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Lively. They shoot again. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Lively's got 10 points in the game.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Doncic is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Or is checked in for Minnesota.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Drummond's checked in for Dallas. Derek Jones comes in for Hardy. Minnesota also with the sub. Clark's checked in.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Now, here's Doncic. 26 points for him. And Jones slams it home.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's more. Following the score by Dallas. Clark outside. Over Doncic. No good from Clark.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And Thompson throws it down.
And the agility from Thompson making an impact, he really just takes off for the dunk.
Here's Reed. fades away and sinks the tough shot.
Assist from
Reed's got 9 points in the quarter.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and he's cooking with gas.
Now, here's Doncic. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. No good from Clark.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Anthony Edwards.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Doncic. At the elbow, it's Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And it's 13 points for Klay Thompson.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Here's Clark. No scoring in this one.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Dallas has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Doncic. Reed with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Minnesota also making some changes. Prince has checked in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with a young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
Yeah, looks, DA, like a win-win. And we thank you for your report.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kicks it to Prince. And stolen by Drummond. Pass break, Dallas. Here's Prosper. Here's Hardy. Tries again. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Passes to Hardy. Goes back up. And Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Moore finds Clark. Here's Alexander Walker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Doncic. So he gets them both. Here's Beverly. Still scoreless. Dallas calls timeout.
Mavericks timeout call. You know what time it is, man. Here comes your D-Town crew.
have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Prosper. Tries it from 9. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Exum deciding where to go with it.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Beverly. Still without a basket. Now the pass to Underwood. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Poked loose. Stolen by Beverly. Pass to Prosper. Misses from short range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Reed gets the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Let's hear it one more time for your favorite dance team, your D-Town Crew.
We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Mavericks, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Feeds it to Clark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And also, they're in the top half of the league in second chance points. A little room for improvement. Maybe just sending an extra guy to the glass would do it.
And talking again about their fast break offense, that's a big part of what they do. They like to catch teams off guard, not giving the opposing defense a chance to get set. And so Clark nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
He gets it in there. Exum's got 12.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Now Clark. Pass to Reed. Nice jump shot. Good. Reed's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
"20 seconds left to play here in the third. Clark against Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Gafford, high post. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Timberwolves ball.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's more. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Mavericks ahead, running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Jones is out there with Washington. Then it's Exum. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Underwood in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Alexander Walker. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And Gafford throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
So it's Minnesota now. The Mavericks making the shot. Knicks. Rebounded by Exum.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks. 2 shots.
The first one falls, so both teams changing it up here. And he makes both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here's Knicks. Miller dishes to McDaniels. Here's Fernando. And no good, trying to use the glass.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Now here's Exum. Tries from 16, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Exum.
And when Thompson gets in a groove, it lifts this whole team. Great to see him shining like this on offense.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Miller. He kicks it to McDaniels. There's the drive to the right side. Fernando. And that time, also a missed shot.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Fernando. A stupendous finish in traffic.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Timberwolves.
And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. Then on Tuesday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Dallas calls timeout. For Minnesota, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Knicks passes to Alexander Walker. Into the lane, over Irving. That's tipped, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Miller with a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
The offensive rebound. The pass to Beverly. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Right wing. Here's Prosper. Good on the triple.
And the man has no heart. And that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Knicks after the Mavericks pick up 3. Out to Miller. A 3-ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the Mavericks with possession. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Pass to Lively. Dallas again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Key.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Lets it go from 11, and it's sent back by Drummond. Beverly with the ball to the inside, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Here's Kennedy. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Key. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-4 run right now. And here is Irving. And it's Drummond missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Alexander Walker passes to Fernando. Here's Kennedy. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Irving passes to Drummond. The kick out to Irving. A second chance effort. Drummond in the post. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Alexander Walker, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the shot goes down. Fernando's got his first bucket in this one. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Beverly. Driving in. Irving from long range. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Minnesota shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Here's Kennedy. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Dallas making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Brands comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Moore subbed in for Miller. Pass to Alexander Walker. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Prosper. It's blocked. Friends double teamed. Alexander Walker passes to Kennedy. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Six to shoot. And here's Prince outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. Good on the 3-point shot. Irving's got 26.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Kennedy passes to Alexander Walker. Kicks to Prince. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
For 3.
Prince has got 6 in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Key. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. He lobs it up, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Key. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the shot is good.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Timberwolves shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Alexander Walker passes to Key. Prince outside. Passes it to Key.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Hardy passes to Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Minnesota shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Out left of the wing, here's Alexander Walker. Off target from 3-point range. Now here's Hardy. D right on him. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him too, which I like.
Here's Alexander Walker, and Jones pulls it down.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Exum's shot is off. And so it's Minnesota with it. More with it. Jones covering.
Derek Jones Jr. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Elbow.
And he makes the first.
For Minnesota. Wendell Moore at the line for 2.
And so Moore nails both of them. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Hardy, and he drives in. Shot's good by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 here in this quarter.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
There's the pass to Alexander Walker.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for Dallas.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against the Timberwolves.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with the triple-double.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Daniel Gafford.
Free throw, no good for Gafford. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Mavericks foul. Dante Exum. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Exum, guarded closer. Rebound Minnesota. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.